So today is a special one, a very special one, because we realized that as a team, we've been with you guys for a couple of months, and we've never really given you a chance to get to know us. And we decided let's take this opportunity and allow you guys into our lives, invade our privacy. We're giving it to you this one
Don't
time.
go too deep.
I'm not so sure because we do say we bring the fire, we start the fire, and everybody brings more wood. So this time around, the furnace is on us. We are in the furnace.
We're getting burning.
We are being burnt.
Burning ourselves.
I honestly hope that you guys are gonna be kind to us. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous, but yeah, man, let's do it. Send us voice notes and ask us anything. Literally, get to know us and ask us anything. Like nothing is off limits.
Personal,
We hope.
non-personal.
Look, we hope though that you're not gonna go in too deep, but you can literally ask us anything. Send us a voice note on 067 096 9641. 067 096 9641. But before we go into the questions that you guys are gonna ask us, we have our own questions amongst each other. Ooh. We have our own questions among. Why are you guys so scared?
No, I'm laughing because Makalo said no. I got questions.
So I think the best way is to rather give us one. Give us one question, and then
No.
while you're
Actually,
busy,
I want you guys to start.
while you're busy with what you're busy with, let us dissect the questions that you.
I should let you guys start.
Do you have a
So
question,
that-
KB?
For
All of us.
For
Yeah,
anyone.
for anyone.
Start, please.
Can I start?
Break the whole.
I might not have more than two questions, but I'm gonna start with one that I kind of outsourced. I wanted that one to be my last one, but now I'm thinking maybe let's start with it. It's
Okay.
I'm still looking for an answer myself because I didn't really have a straight answer to the question when I got it. We're familiar with the Bible.
With the Bible.
With the Bible, we are.
Yeah.
And we kind of know the story.
Guys, but for the people who can't see us, who's sitting here?
Oh, okay. So I go by the name of Londe Sam, and you are?
Dakaro. My Insta handle is Dakaro_DK.
He's not sure.
I am so. Now I even know our WhatsApp number.
Oh, that's good. That's lovely.
I can recite it.
That is lovely.
Okay. I'm Kibodi, aka KB. My
And Instagram handle?
Kiboni.
Alala.
Yep.
So my Instagram handle is Londe Sam. And you can send us your voice notes on 067 096 9641. 067 096 9641. And then follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Crown Azania. Introducing the topic. We don't have a topic today.
Yeah.
We
Freestyle.
are opening the platform for you as our listeners and our subscribers to send us whatever question you have. Anything. It could be personal, it could be general, it could be whatever. Just send us any questions. We hope, we believe that we'll be able to answer to our best abilities.
So we're
and
not
to your
hiding
satisfaction.
anything this time around.
No, not at all. Not at all. We are on the fire today, so
And you're not allowed to lie.
burn us. But I can plead the fifth, right?
I was about to
Can I
say,
plead the fifth?
is there anything
Like, can I plead the fifth? But also, guys, you need
No,
to
but
understand.
obviously that if my thinking is that if you feel the question is too personal, like
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
But nothing is personal with me, guys.
Please don't troll us as well. Like, can
Oh,
you
yeah.
just can we be?
I have
civil?
had-
We've
I
always
had
been
a
nice
fair
to
share
you
of
guys.
that.
Please be nice to us as well. Don't troll us.
People want to know out there.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. So that's basically what we're gonna be doing today. We also have questions amongst each other. So,
Can you hear me from my microphone?
Perfectly
Okay,
fine.
thanks.
So my first question, I said I was actually getting to that. We are pretty much familiar with the Bible. we know story of David, story of, we know stories in the Bible. We've had stories rather. So out of all the characters, Ase Bible, who would you think best describes you? Who do you think you resonate with?
You can start.
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of women in the Bible.
Okay.
But even guys. who do
Even
you
men.
relate with?
Even men.
Okay.
You know, Nebuchadnezzar, there's one of the guys.
Not Solomon, King Solomon.
No, I'm just saying, no, not for me, but I'm saying, you can mention Nebuchadnezzar
Really?
or Farouk.
I don't know, really? I don't
Just
know
throwing
that
out names.
But those ones that you know of, who do you think,
Hey, I'm going through a path when it comes to religion, so I'll pass.
okay. We respect that.
Yes.
We're very open-minded, like we respect
So
that.
you're going through, because that's a personal
Yeah.
thing as well.
Yeah,
It's part of the
yeah.
show. Ne?
Yes.
You're going through a path
Yeah.
that you can't disclose now. You can't disclose who you will most like. I think I can relate to quite a lot, actually. Not Solomon. Solomon was an illegitimate child, guys.
Who grew up to be
A king, I
And?
understand, but
and I'm sorry, Nyala.
Oh, Mara, my friend. No, it's fine. Actually, let's talk about that. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know guys out there, she actually wants to say who grew up to be a polygamist. I actually want to discuss that with my wife, by the way. To say, will you be okay with that? And I looked at my family, I'm like, who was this? Because none of except my uncle, the last one, that one he's representing his father's legacy.
Okay.
I think the other men in my family, I don't know if I should say they didn't really follow on their father's footsteps. Let me
Okay.
put it that way.
Okay.
So, but I don't know. We had a discussion about that because for me it came about because somebody else wanted to join in
Oh, okay.
voluntarily. Like when you are there. Anyway, so that's what happened.
That's actually interesting. It's an interesting topic because I was
Yeah.
thinking about it like, okay, you can go.
Yeah.
But that's
So
an
the
interesting
thing
topic
about
on
it was,
its
for
own.
me, when I looked at it, it was a shock to say, sure, guys, imagine, forget the fact that I have to deal with my wife saying no.
Yeah.
But how do I face my mom and say, hey, I want to take another one?
Can I
How
ask
do I
you-
face my dad?
Can I ask you this? When
But
you
your
had
dad
that
might
when
be
you had that
inside.
conversation, was it before or after you got married? And also, if
It was after.
do you think that was fair?
Yeah.
Not necessary. It wasn't fair. Mainly because, let me put it this way, how it came about, it's not like it came from me.
Okay.
Because if it was something that was in me, I would have probably discussed it before. Hence, when somebody says that, I was like,
You're like, maybe.
like I start to think about it. How am I going to even face my mom and say, hey,
Yeah.
because she was going to tell me when I was Sangane, babe.
Yeah.
That much I know.
Yeah.
But I think the person that I can't relate to Solomon
Yeah.
from that point of view.
Okay.
He's also was made
I
out
was-
of the
I
word
was-
love.
that's the reason why I asked.
They sent the father to war and blah blah blah. But I think I can relate to, even if it's not the firstborn. I'm the firstborn. I can relate a lot to Joseph though.
Okay.
I think so. I don't know if you want me to substantiate. The people, it's a Sunday. The
Since-
people have
yeah,
just
people know, man.
have
they
heard
know.
the word
They know the
today.
story of
Yeah.
Joseph. Yeah.
Who would you relate to?
It's a little bit of most women. A little bit of Ruth, a little bit of Sarah, a little bit of what's this one? Esther.
Esther.
Yeah. And maybe generally a
Jezebel,
Proverbs 31 woman.
Proverbs 31.
Generally, there's I think when they when in Proverbs they describe that virtuous woman on Proverbs 31, not everything, but some of the things I'm like, that's
can
me.
relate.
I mean that's me. You know, not everything. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I'm righteous or anything like that. But I can hold my own. That's pretty much what I'm saying.
Okay.
That was my question.
Oh,
okay.
you know, like the question, like my thinking is when we want to talk about people getting to know us, my first question comes to like who's KB, like who's Lundi,
Yeah.
like would You know,
actually
and
wanted
while
to
we're
ask
talking
you
about the Bible
something.
thing now, I'm thinking about when Jesus asked, I think it was Peter,
Yeah.
saying, because he was hearing this thing where people are talking, or he's the Messiah, blah, 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 blah. And then Jesus posed a very important question. Because he was saying people are saying 1, 2, 3. And
Yeah.
then he turned around and said, well, now,
Who do you think I am?
who do you think I am? And then after he has answered that, Jesus said, you know what? The Spirit revealed that to you. It wasn't something that just happened. That knowledge was revealed. But to the extent where when you're talking about get to know us, do we even know ourselves to that extent? Because if I asked you, who are you? Like, sometimes you might project something that you want to be seen as,
Yeah.
or something that you feel you are, or something that you think people might even have a different picture of who they think you are.
Definitely.
But who do you think you are, which is what you will want people to.
Who do you think you are? My head just went to the John
We need
Legend
to
song.
record an album.
Stop it. We're not talking about that today.
That's part of who you
Oh
are.
my gosh, no. I'm not a musician.
Okay.
Done. Who am I? I'm, first of all, when someone asks who you are, they expect you to maybe like go back to your lineage and everything. And some of us come from different ethnic groups, rather.
Yeah.
And
Mixed.
Yeah, I don't like this mixed term, but anyway, the reason why I don't like it, because it would see at the end of the day when someone says, okay, you're saying your mom is this and your dad is this, so what does that make you? An African, a daughter of the soil.
But even when you're talking about that, I don't want to take you a lot of your time. Even when you're talking about that, it's like people always believe that the identity of a child is from the father.
Who is also an African. That makes me an African. Why are we even... I think that's why there's so much division amongst us. It's because of that thing of we see Zulus, we see Xhosas, we see Tswanas, we Africans.
No, true. But even on top of that, you know what confuses me more? Is that they say you take after your father, like the surname and everything, and to a certain extent you find out even the language you must take. But then they say, what's your mother tongue?
Exactly. It's all those things.
Like my kids are
That's
speaking
where
today.
you were for 9 months, so you must have learned some language.
No, yeah.
Which is ridiculous.
So
but
only for disturbing your flow.
I am an African daughter. I'm a daughter of the soil, an African child, born and raised in KZN, Durban, to be precise.
Next to Ayadin.
Yes, Mlazi.
Please, that everybody
Oh
knows.
my gosh! But that's the thing. I was raised around Durban, not only Mlazi, because obviously during holidays and weekends, I would be this side. If I'm not in Newlands West, I mean, Mlazi. If I'm near Mlazi, in Senanda, it was. I was raised in Durban. That's why I right now, when you ask me, where are you? And I say I'm home, I could be in Durban or I could be in Pietermaritzburg or I could be in Newlands West. I'm home. I'm in Durban. That's all that should matter.
Okay.
So I was born and raised in eThekwini. What else can I say about who am I? I'm just... Oh man,
You are a mother.
I'm a mother, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, obviously.
Are you married and bored or single and lonely?
I am not married. I have a partner. I do have a partner, and
What's a partner?
someone I'm sharing my life with.
Is like
Oh,
is the word a
How
partner?
like you understand?
Wow, whoa, guys! I'm going somewhere here. Wait, because people say partner, referring to a lot of things. It can be an entanglement. It can be a boyfriend. It can be a fiance.
Nah,
It can-
the
a partner.
entanglement does not. I
But
don't
it's a
think.
partner where you're partnering on entanglement.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Well, it
Is
depends.
this a partnership?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's
Okay, we're gonna come to you, right?
like,
I know why I'm saying that because
Yeah.
I'm going to KB as soon.
No, but I
Wow.
have a partner that I am currently sharing my life with. it's not an entanglement. Oh my gosh, like I can't believe it.
I'm asking him.
Like the general view of having a partner, is
it's like,
being
is it a life? It's a partner, not necessarily. Like, I don't want to say life partner, but it can also fit into that. But do you a partner? It's somebody you feel this is somebody I'm trying to build a life with, and hopefully one day we can settle down.
Yeah.
You know,
someone
raise the
I've
kids
created
and,
a good friendship
and
with.
yeah,
you know?
have a home together
Yeah.
and just okay.
Yeah, it's that.
No, it's not like hit and run. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah, but
say.
that's not it.
Because also you
It's
can.
not all of those things. It's the one that you just
We just
described.
wanted to know because the people out there are listening. They want to know: is Londi available? Can I still get a chance?
But see, there's a saying in isiZulu, and I always think it perpetuates cheating. That no say sile agagayili or no say shaila agagayo or something like that.
Yeah,
like
that's something.
that means yeah, ukona, but he hasn't made it official. So
Okay.
there's still
So-
a gate.
Yeah, just
for,
like the question,
you know,
You
single?
out there,
Well,
you
obviously
out
say I'm
there.
single.
There's a
Yeah,
word for
obviously
you.
Home Affairs is single.
Yeah,
guys,
Home Affairs is
but-
single.
But I am living, and there's someone that
Mina Home Affairs.
Mbambisene.
And Mina Home Affairs, they know me.
That's good. That's good. So yeah, that's pretty much.
No,
me.
by
I'm
the
a
way,
friend, I'm a
why are you
daughter.
guys not asking, or do they know you from your birth certificate? Or
I was
from
about
your
to say,
ID?
going
Oh,
there.
are you gonna let me finish?
Okay, sorry guys.
Like trying to explain who am I? I'm a
I'm
female
drinking juice.
who is attracted to men.
Wow.
No, but
You don't have any feelings for ladies?
I don't know.
Okay.
And that is the 100% truth.
That's the truth.
Okay.
It's the truth.
So you've
I
never
don't-
been exposed to a situation like
I
that?
have.
Please don't ask
And then
me
you
that.
ran away.
No, I didn't run away. I've had a couple of encounters with females, but it wasn't as intimate.
There goes my 2 questions.
But anyway, we digress
Okay.
completely. Yeah, born and raised in Durban, currently reside in Gauteng, a mom, a friend, a sister, a daughter. I honestly think I'm the coolest person you could possibly have in your life.
I think so too.
I may have shitty tendencies here and there.
A lot of
Who
those,
doesn't?
yeah.
But I'm not someone that you can tolerate type of thing. Like
Okay.
that's why my Instagram handle says, and I'm that cool somebody everybody hopes for in their lives.
Oh wow.
So that's pretty much me. Unique and never ordinary. That's me.
KB,
Hi.
Who are you?
Carol. I'm Katie.
Kasi style, established.
Soweto.
So it's actually in Mpumalanga.
Is it from Pumalanga?
Yeah.
But I'm always screaming, so okay.
Yeah, it's actually in
Pumalanga. Oh yes, hi guys. Kiki Boni, Sekhwai, born and bred Komafikeng Northwest.
Maftown, stand up.
Yes, I'm here for the bread in Pretoria. Actually, I've been to Pretoria,
Been.
never changed. Yeah, here is the bread city.
Okay.
I'm here, yes, and I have a daughter.
So umutswana tota.
Ke Motswana.
Wa hella.
Pure breed.
Oh,
Motswana.
nothing mixed.
Yeah.
None like that, unless if other people mixed other things before you got to know, but it's fine.
Yeah, unless my parents know if I'm mixed with anything, but I'm as far as I'm concerned, I'm a pure breed Tswana. So yeah, ke ngwanyana Motswana o sa nkgata maoto.
Halala.
Sure.
Yes, what else do you want to know, Dr. Garo?
No, who are you? I don't know.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, as I said, guys, Pretoria is the bread city, and I'm here doing radio now. I don't know how
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? I don't know how I got here, but hey, I'm here now.
I mean, your girl always knew there was something there. I mean,
Yeah, you know, yeah. I'm a hustler anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I
Anything
have
is
my
possible.
own company, anything is possible. I'm a hustler, guys, so I don't sleep with my brains.
I think this thing your radio, your fit like Rachel Meow words a radio.
Yes.
I'm being it, hey? Okay, anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so actually it's because of my friend. Lodi
Yes.
is my friend, so just
my
because of
friend, you can't just say, it's my friend. It's
my best friend.
I mean,
it's my best
I
friend.
mean.
She's been my friend forever. We are good. We've never been on the wrong side, right?
No,
We've
it's-
always
it's-
been-
Ah, then you are not friends.
No,
until
no.
you are-
Let me tell you
not that.
something.
Not
You guys
Let me
are
tell you-
pretending.
Asi, siyabongisana.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't
you
fight.
matured about
Yes.
your
We might have
differences.
differences.
Also, yeah, we
sit
know how
down
to
and
work
we
around.
we break them down. So
We
that
know how
can
to
So
work
you
around
don't
it.
let emotions run.
Oh, no.
Start doing all sorts of funny
She
things.
would come for me, calls me out on my
Come.
bullshit,
like-
come for me.
Why are you trying to?
And I'll be
actually-
like,
that's very rare to find.
why is this girl coming for me like this? I know I was wrong, but don't be that person. And
You
then
know,
the
like
following
with the-
day she calls like, you're still mad. My
You
mind
know what
hasn't
you're
changed
saying,
about
guys?
that.
What
but
you're saying now
what's
is
for lunch?
it's very, very great to have. Because I'm thinking it's something that's very rare. A lot of ladies or say females that I've interacted with, you find if a friend says this or that, and then it's like, hey, bye, or you get mad for a week until somebody comes and apologizes, like we were talking about last week as well.
But that's what I normally say, and everyone who listens to this show probably knows that's probably what she's gonna say right now. If you can't be honest with each other as friends, what the hell are you doing? What the hell? If you can't call each other on your bullshit, if you can't congratulate each other, if you can't be there for each other, what the hell are you doing?
What are you doing?
If you can't respect each other's boundaries, what the hell are you doing? If you can't work around your differences, what the hell are you even? Why are you even friends?
Yeah.
You see?
Anyway, is it my turn? Are you done?
Yeah, it is your
Yeah,
turn.
Who am I?
I'm the
My name is
best person
Dakaro. Dakaro Chishonga. People always say like that my surname sounds Tsonga though.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's because it rhymes with
Yeah.
Tsonga, it's Shonga. But I'm not Tsonga, I am Venda. I want to believe,
100% vendor man?
yeah. And maybe from Congo, I don't know.
You might
You're
never
a
know.
son of the soil. It doesn't matter.
African.
No, but apparently Venda people, most of them migrated from up
Oh,
north,
yeah,
Congo
yeah.
side, Zim,
Even
and then
the Tsongas,
come
yeah.
in and all. Tsongas probably, and then Mos, and then they came
But
in
I think
mixed.
that's what Londi said. It doesn't matter what your forefathers did. Like,
Yeah, but
we
you
are
see,
here, we
what,
are
the
African,
reason why I'm
you
giving
know.
that description is just for people to know. You know, I grew up knowing I'm Venda. I
Yeah.
grew up being raised in that area. School-wise, I was there. Primary, high school, I was there. I never went to crash. I was born before crash. You know, this kind of privileged kids like you guys. Anyway, so then I came to Gauteng because of school and then work. Yeah, and let me put this thing out there, guys. I do have a job.
Oh, that's the part I didn't touch.
Yeah, we didn't.
Like I'm just saying, guys,
We
we
hustle.
you know, we hustle, but we do work.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So, but you know, this is some of the passions of things that we do. Very passionate. I'm very passionate about events. Actually,
Yeah.
thinking about it,
Yeah.
I'm very passionate.
That's why you and I became
You
friends,
understand?
actually.
Yeah, and also because you sing, you know.
She can do everything.
So
If you know her.
She doesn't want
you know,
that
that's
part.
how I always describe you, right? That you like if you meet my friend, like she's
like
you can't.
I will,
This is
I
not
will,
about-
get, I will
you
invite
were
Londi to
saying-
my wedding to sing. So
Yeah, or to do some. You know, there's always something that you can find for.
actually,
her
we are
to do.
recording at this. It's lockdown anyway. Nonetheless, so I am married, 3 kids.
Sure.
Look at that, Morena. So gonna be like, dude, you've been paying. Yes, 3 kids. No, the ones I know of. That is.
I was going there.
Let me put
A
a
wise,
disclaimer to this
a
thing.
wise man once said, if you're a man, you can't just say, I don't have kids, or
My-
I have 2 kids, or 1 child. You say that and say, that I know of.
But also the ones that you think you know of. My mom once said to me, the person who knows the father of the kids is the
Mama,
mother.
yeah.
But this was 10 years ago. But today, some mothers don't know. Today, even mothers don't know who they slept with for
Yeah.
that baby.
Yeah, sleep with 2 of them in the 2 days or in the same week.
Exactly.
And
Who's
tell
was
me
born?
who's the father.
This
I'm
life.
doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that part. What else am I leaving out? So yeah, I mean that's what do I like a lot. When I was saying the Joseph, I think I'm in the family like a born leader of some kind. I think I'm more of bringing everybody together and moving with the same vision. That's what
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
people must know about me. So yeah, I think I'm more of that, you know.
Yeah.
Like even if people betray me, I'll still find a way to bring them in
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, Joseph was betrayed by the brothers, but that's
another-
I don't hold
okay.
grudges. I don't have a problem.
You did say last week.
I
You
don't
did
even
say-
have. I'm thinking, do I even have enemies? I don't have enemies.
Well, you don't have enemies. But there are people who are your enemies.
Oh, it's life. It's expected.
I wonder.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
but
because-
to them,
And
you
Yeah.
are an
I
and
enemy.
always
I'm
ask
thinking
myself
who
that.
those people might
Yeah.
be.
I always ask myself the same question, like, okay, fine, I don't have enemies, but
Yeah.
like, am I
But
an
also,
enemy to
what is
somebody?
the
Mm.
what is I think the definition of an enemy differs
Okay.
from person to person.
Okay.
What
do
constitutes
you-
you to say a person is an enemy to you?
I don't hate on nobody. Like,
Right?
I don't have anybody that I'm not speaking to right now that I'm saying, like, I don't speak to her because of what I don't know. I don't have that. I don't hold grudges as well. I'll just tell you. And I'm more of a friendly person. Just like Takano said, I bring everybody
coolest
together.
chick in the world,
Coolest
guys.
person ever, I think.
Coolest person
So,
I've ever met.
I'm also
That's
family
nice.
orientated. My family will tell you I'm about family. My
Yeah.
friends will tell you I'm about that. I'm all love, love everybody.
I was like, actually, I was talking to someone yesterday, and I said something about this girl, and it's like, why don't you like this girl? I'm like, it's not that I don't like her. I just don't get her attitude towards me.
Oh.
I just don't get it, and that just kind of leaves me like, huh? Why? You know, not that I don't like her, but I'm just like,
But don't you think that's how life is? I
It
take it
is,
like that.
it
Like
is.
if I meet you and then you have, I leave you wherever you are. Like
Yeah.
if you throw me at whatever, I will just like treat right here. I don't hate you. I don't do anything, but you just be right there.
I will.
But usually, they very same people. They are the ones turning back and like, oh,
I thought you were,
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but we did speak about this one time. We said, how do you have a whole opinion about a person you've never even had exchanged words with?
Exactly.
A person you've never met, you wanna for the first time, and you just decide, I don't like her. You have a whole opinion about me when you haven't even spoken to me. Like,
That's
how
what I'm
do
saying.
you?
We're dealing with different people. It's
You know?
that's how it is.
That's why I say now, I don't have to like you, you don't have to like me. We can coexist, and I can acknowledge you as a human being in this world, but we don't have to be friends. It's okay, it's fine. Not everyone is gonna like you, not everyone is gonna like me, and it's well, good and fine. Let's keep it moving. You're a human being, you're alive. Well, good and fine. Let's move on.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes.
Can you tell us about your love of radio? When did it start and stuff like that?
My
That's a
love,
good question.
I love
For
for
radio, honey.
I have a very vivid memory, and that's why I'm jumping into this because I remember it
It's
so
like I just
vividly.
gave you $1,000.
Like, I have a very vivid memory. I think I was about 7 years old or 8 years old. I was listening to a song. I can't remember which song, and literally I caught the chorus of it. By the time the chorus came back for the second time, I knew the lyrics, you know, of that song, and I had it in radio for the first time, and I just fell in love with the way the presenter did the link introducing the song and everything. And from that day onwards, I took interest into mimicking radio personalities.
Oh.
And back then, obviously, because I grew up in KZN, I listened to East Coast, I listened to Kozi, I listened, you know, I took interest in that. And I think I was around 11, 12 when a relative asked me, what is it that you want to do when you grow up? And I said, I don't know, but I want to work at SABC. As what? I don't know. Because all I knew was radio is at SABC. That's what,
Yeah,
of course,
that's-
that radio is SABC. That's all I knew. So I was like, I don't know, but all I know is that I want to work at SABC. As what? I don't know, but I'm going to work at SABC. And that's pretty much, I know very well that was, like, when I was 7 or 8, that's when I fell in love with radio. And I've just always taken interest in it. I would literally do links when I'm washing dishes, when I'm doing whatever, and even when I'm alone and speak to myself. That's how I taught myself how to speak to myself. Honestly, even when I'm going through things now as an adult, I speak to myself. I'm like, really, Joe, come on.
You're like, are you hungry?
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
know.
not hungry.
How
Yeah,
do you
but I
come
do
out of
that
this?
all
No,
the
I
time.
speak to myself.
No, like
real for real.
serious conversation.
Yeah, and sometimes even when I'm in disbelief, I'm like, hey Joe, your life is like this then. Like,
yeah, it's like this.
this
what we
is
came-
it. Like this is it. You look at yourself in the mirror,
But
like,
it's nice, guys. You should try.
yeah, but that's
It's
when my love for radio stems from just listening to a lot of radio. My grandmother and my grandfather, because I was raised by my grandparents, where we listened to radio every day to a point where radio even at night, just lower the volume and we woke up to radio, fell asleep listening to radio. That's why even though I haven't broken into mainstream, I'm still saying, yeah, but radio is still my first love. I'm gonna continue and do it over and over again. I've been doing it for
Yeah,
almost
online-
10 years now.
online is
Guys,
better than
there's something I'm saying almost 10 years, guy.
Wow.
I'm almost, literally with radio, I'm very close to my 10,000 hours, which is 10 years. I'm very close to my 10,000 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. Which means it's time to break into mainstream now. Like, it's really time. Where are you
No,
guys?
what is mainstream? Oh wait, what is mainstream? When you're talking about
I mean, your big radio stations.
yeah, but you know, big
Popular radio
things, the
stations.
big things that are going to be popular is the
Podcasts.
online.
Yeah. Again,
Mm.
that's mainstream and
Yeah.
it's time
Mm.
it happens.
No, definitely.
Yeah, that's where my love for radio stems from.
Is that your question?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
my question.
Do you have a question for me?
Still thinking.
I have a question
Somebody else
from one of our listeners actually.
I had one, but I can't see it. I think
Um,
it's deleted. Maybe it was out of order.
Hi guys, I know this question have been asked to death, but I still want to know from the three of you, do you have any regrets? If so, what are they? I will gladly answer you. My grandmother taught me that regret is a pointless emotion, so I try to not regret anything.
Yeah, well, I think.
That's my answer.
Before I got the revelation, I would have said I've got regrets, but when I look back with everything that I've done, in hindsight, it all makes sense. Why?
Hindsight is always better than foresight.
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
So it always makes sense why certain things had to happen the way that,
Yeah.
even though it might not have been comfortable or the most popular thing for one to do. Yeah, I don't have regrets. Even if there's been the most horrible things that have ever happened to me, I don't regret
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
don't-
it's
I don't
ever
have
since
regrets
Jewel.
too. Yeah, even me ever since I grew up, I'm thinking.
Maybe I
what's
shouldn't
the
have tested
point of-
alcohol, but there's a reason why I did, you know.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
Now
but
I-
yeah,
now I have
the
the
other one.
alcohol
Here's the
is
other
deep.
one. No, guys.
Just
Guys,
go,
I've
just
got gout
drink,
now.
Takalo, we get the point.
No,
No,
but
but he has a medical condition
I've
now
got a
that's
medical condition.
prohibits him from
that might
drinking.
actually
But he
be.
keeps complaining and mentioning it.
No,
it's
but
like,
that's what I don't do. Guys, I'm giving you 5 years. Anyway. The other one, that I don't necessarily regret, but I wish I didn't do it the way I did things.
Yeah.
But I suppose there was a reason why things happened, because
Yeah.
beautiful people came out of it. I wish I didn't dance before marriage.
Aww.
So you were that guy.
Yeah, I wish I
A lot of us
'cause
wish
you
we
see
didn't
problem,
colour
guys, the problem is that
before.
you dance, and then you're like, okay, I'm out of this thing. And then you realize,
Huh. Look, a lot of us, I think a lot of people who are parents, sometimes they do think and be like, yo, I wish I didn't color before it was time. You know, the coloring thing got
because
me
it's
to...
so tough to get out,
Yeah,
guys.
it is.
I've tried so many times. I've told myself, I even fasted about it. Yo, it's hard.
Yeah, we all go
And then
through
imagine you're trying to date. So, say for example, when you're not dating, it's a little bit easy not to dance. Although these days it's like, oh well, but it's a little bit easier. Now imagine you find somebody and then you start dating. You find a partner, you start dating. You're like, honey, can we not dance until? And she's like, then you are forced to dance because you know she's gonna dance
But
somewhere.
it's up for now. It's part of it's part of growing
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Because, like,
I don't
otherwise
necessarily
we
regret
grow
it,
and
but-
we learn from all these things that that are in the past. You know, that's how we learn, and that's how we know what we want, how we want it,
Definitely.
and all that. That's what I'm saying. Regrets are pointless. Because if you didn't
Because
do
you
that,
can't
you wouldn't
change
have
it.
realized a couple of things about yourself and stuff like that. So regrets are pointless, guys.
So my cousin Parks, hi,
Hi,
Parks.
Kazi.
He says, speaking of dancing and coloring,
Oh.
would you guys take knowing that you know what you know now? Would you guys take a vow of celibacy?
Hell no.
I choked on
have
apple
gone
juice.
for 2 years, 2 full 2 years without having sex.
Out of choice?
Yeah, it was a personal, it was a like whatever type of thing. So if I did one day woke up and say I wanted to be celibate, let me put it that way, it wouldn't be a thing.
What will drive one to do that?
Exactly
Horrible
my
thing.
point.
People look, a lot of people when they decide to take a vow of celibacy because you know what, I've done this thing for too long, it's just taking away. Other people, they speak of spirits and energies and they don't want to exchange, like, you know, it's a lot of things, and it's a vow they want to make to God as their commitment to God, and say, me recommitting myself to God, I will take a vow of celibacy and only have sex when I get married or whatever. Okay, maybe, but my question is,
But
what
isn't
if
it
you don't
celibacy
get
thing?
married?
No, but here's the thing. I thought celibacy is like a lifetime thing.
Ooh.
You don't even,
Yeah.
you decide not even get married. Like, can you just go and, like, oh, after 5 years, I'm changing this thing?
Because it doesn't make
I
sense
think,
for you
I think
to
we
do
need
that.
someone who can break it down.
'Cause
Because I
I
don't
think
think we're
if-
educated enough for us to.
You know why I'm saying that? Because my thinking is that celibacy, it's more like, it's such a serious thing. Because that one would be like, I'm abstaining until marriage.
Yeah. So
you know?
celibacy and abstaining is it the same thing? Are they mutually exclusive?
It's similar, but I think celibacy, it's like, you know, I'm not
higher
doing
grades.
this thing.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
monks.
I'm
the
not-
monks don't.
I'm not
Abstaining,
even-
abstaining is standard grade, then
Yeah,
celibacy is higher grade.
to say even if I get married, I'm not getting involved in this whole thing, so I can. Okay, but Paul in the Bible said he wished everybody, you know, just stay single so they focus on God. That's why you find nuns and
So what's
fathers.
the point if you're gonna get married and be celibate?
Exactly.
Yeah, unless
but the
both
point
of
of
you
marriage is
are
better
into
than
it.
that.
Unless both of you are into it.
But
the monks
what are the
don't do
basis-
anything, right? The monks are.
Mara, your feelings
celibate
must
forever.
be dead that sexual attractions
Because of
won't pull you.
it's a decision that you take. Again, don't do
That
anything
requires
that
a
people.
lot of self-control.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
Then if you take it, then you know that I'm in and this is it. This is the only.
Which is
thing
what monks
that-
do.
Which is what
You
monks
mu- you
do.
mu-
That's what I'm
you-
saying.
you
They
must have
quit
had a
everything.
horrible-
Their clothes, they are like they don't own a pair
They
of
remove
nothing.
the sexual
just
energies.
a cloth.
Mm.
Yeah, but you can do it because.
How do you remove sexual energies?
But you see, this is the thing that
Is
I'm
there
saying.
sex?
If,
Is there like guys? You know we are discussing this as if we know that what happens when we
When
have
we-
sex. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I
guys.
hate following just because of somebody said no. I wanna do.
so
this
when you're
because of
trying to
that."
say you don't feel the spirit of that guy, well, like
No.
10 years ago,
No, I
or you're
don't.
suppressing the spirit.
No,
But
I
how do
don't
you
feel
feel-
any spirits of
How do you feel
This is so
someone else's
tight.
spirit that you had an
This
encounter
is-
with
this is
5,
so
10 years
tight.
ago?
Otherwise,
Like,
I'll be
what happens
confused
to
of
you?
spirits
Spirits
right
are
now. I'll be like confused of spirits every day. Like, who's this now?
Which one is this now?
What are you doing here?
Okay, let me. This is my question now.
But really, guys, I have. I don't want to say I have my
Amara.
reservations, but I just wish we could have a broader conversation when it comes to this whole of spirits and energies and sex.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
you
we
know.
must have that conversation in another day.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
bring somebody who's an
Somebody
expert
who
as well.
yeah,
But
because
I
that's
have
what
a
I
question.
said. It's related to what I said earlier.
We
on.
need,
I'm
I
on
think
the
we should
path.
bring Scoop Makantini
because
for
I'm
this
tired
one.
of following everybody.
Yeah.
I think we should bring Scoop because
And
he seems to
know.
have taken a path where he's educated himself
So,
about
into
such
this.
things.
Okay.
So
As soon
we
we'll
can
even
bring
have those
Scoop
go
for
Mamlambo talks and
Eh,
bring
yeah,
go
wanna
go
lay-
and run.
eh.
Anyway, here's my question. How many partners have you had?
Ah,
in your lifetime?
I plead the
no,
fifth.
No, we're getting to know each other. It's
No,
raw,
but
it's
I
uncut.
personally don't want to answer that question. I
Okay,
plead
it's
the
fine. You
fifth.
can choose that.
Oh,
did you
I
say?
know.
Did you raise
I know. I'm
both
saying
ends?
I plead the 10th if there's a 10th or
Oh,
whatever.
no, I thought you were saying
You will
it's
double
the
them.
10.
I'm doubling the few.
No, I thought you were saying 10 partners.
No. But again, when you ask that question, when you say partners, is it people you've been in a serious relationship with? Is it
No,
people
somebody
you
that
were
you
hooking
at
up
least
with?
thought you were
Is
dating
it-
them, even if they didn't think so.
Now I've been with two guys.
Because there are those that you thought you were dating them and they were not.
Yeah, there's that.
This
That's what I'm saying.
question,
I've been
this
with
question, can I
That's it.
categorically state that this question is a trap? I don't want to be trapped.
My
Very
friend,
difficult to ask.
I'm sorry guys.
You
I
still wanna
know
skip?
Uguti, we said we're going to be honest and everything, and we did say
But you can skip if you want.
I pass.
guys, I'll give you the comfortable number. I've been with 3.
That is actually the rule,
It's very comfortable.
so to speak.
Is
When
3 the rule or a comfortable number is the rule?
it's the number,
Both.
guys. It's the number.
Who determines
It's
the
the number
comfortable
that works that can save your life.
but understand that when I say the rule, there's
Let's be
inverted
honest.
commas.
Be
There's
honest.
inverted commas. That's the rule. If a person that you're with or anybody asks you, except for your best friend, you'd laugh about it like, hey, where do we start? Type of thing. Or oh no, it's easy. It's
or
chill.
when
No,
you're
but-
on your own talking to yourself,
But
you're
the-
like, nigga.
but
no,
the-
but
the
guys, if you have
comfortable-
lived and
the
you are,
comfortable number is always 3.
Yeah.
I don't want
At
a comfortable
most 5.
number.
It's a number Dakano, that we
It's
can
a
all
number.
deal with.
How?
Guys,
Munna.
no. But do you understand? If you are 30, you are 35, you are 40, you are 50, will understand. If you are at 50, you say, I've dated 10. If you're at 30, you say, I've dated 5. Will understand. Do you understand? You've lived long.
I
It's
think-
expected.
I think
No,
also
there's
the
no-
reason why people don't want to answer that question, it's usually with fear. There's fear that comes with answering that question because there'll be judgment. Whatever number I decide to say, if I say 60, you're like, 60.
Okay,
If I
guys,
say 50,
let me lead the
15,
way. Since
you know,
I'm the
it's just
Joseph
like-
of this family.
Huh?
Let me lead the way. I was trying to count. You saw me. I'm having a mental.
You know, you didn't ask this question because you had already counted and already have the
No, I
number in
don't
hand, the answer in hand.
No, the thing is, guys, the other part is that usually they say guys exaggerate the number
Yeah.
and ladies try to limit the
Yeah,
number.
yeah.
Is this true?
I
Is this
could
why
believe it.
3
No,
for
I'm
you
not
guys?
saying that's the case, but I could believe it.
But
But
is
it-
this
again,
why
for
3
me-
for you guys? It's
No,
like,
for me it depends again what we're talking about. You know, sometimes that there's a lot of situations involved. Like you dated someone, they never dated you, or you thought
no, but
something
I'm
and
talking
then-
about the one who you thought you were
Serious
dating.
relationships.
Hey.
Nah, man, I think that's an
Even if it
unfair
was
one.
not
I think the
serious.
fair question here would be, how many people you've been in a relationship with?
Yes. That's
Then it's easier to
But
know.
it's still,
who it is.
relationships are confusing. You might be having a relationship with somebody who's not.
But
in a
Anisha,
relation-
that's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
that's yours.
When I say when you're in a relationship, we've already had a conversation. Nigga, are we
one that you
together?
came-
Are we not? Are we playing? Are we, you know, the one that you've had a conversation.
Now,
with.
this is all I can say with this question. This is not a right question. It should be deleted in life.
Yeah, yeah.
Why
It's-
do
I
you
mean,
want to know how many people I've been with? I mean,
like,
you are with
get
me
out of
now.
my vagina, man.
You
Why
like
do you
me
know? Why do you
now.
want to know where my vagina has been or what has
You-
had inside?
no,
it?
I'm not talking about
You're
sex,
screaming
guys.
when you dancing.
But remember-
what more do you want to know, guys?
I honestly think it's very
unfair.
not necessarily unfair, but it's invasive.
Okay,
Yeah,
anyway,
and
let me
unnecessary.
answer.
It's
Since you
actually
guys
unnecessary.
are
Why
feeling
would you want to
invaded.
know
Sorry
what
for
is
my
what?
question.
No, no,
invaded,
it's not.
invaded.
I'm not saying you asking it's wrong. I'm saying having the
Everybody would
question
think-
out there
yeah.
generally.
Everybody would
it's
ask
an
that
invasive
question.
thing to ask. Get out of my vagina,
It's
man.
unnecessary.
Yo,
Like,
you know?
why? Like,
Anyway,
let's move on.
Yeah, time. Okay.
1, 2, 3,
No,
4.
you still are trying to give.
No, guys, I was reading the other questions here that are coming. No, I'm being honest, guys. The thing is, I think about this thing from the stage of my life, say when I started dating, and the other years throughout. Who did I do what with? Ne?
Also,
So that's why,
remember
like,
this
I'm
about
counting
coaching
like
you
this
guys.
because I'm thinking names now, which I'm not gonna mention because you
Okay.
guys don't know them. Even the listeners don't know them.
Yeah.
So it's 1,
Also, it's
2,
invasive.
3. No, it's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's 4.
on.
I'm not talking about people I slept with. I'm
Oh,
talking
I
about
was
the
about
ones
to say, like,
I've
relation
slept with.
10?
You see?
Because the ones I've slept with, I don't know.
Abanye
them.
I'm sure
No,
usabakhumbula.
they died. They're all dead.
You only
I
remember
don't know.
four.
We taking questions from
Okay.
our listeners
Okay,
now.
there's a question here. This one coming to me, and this one I think is a personal one. Because should I mention who it comes from?
Uvu, did they say you should you
No, they
mention?
didn't say anything. What do you do when it's that case?
Just ask the question without mentioning.
Okay, what are your fears, Dakar?
Oh, interesting.
I actually, and this might sound very broad and not specific. I actually fear that, I fear dying without having achieved certain things that I think I was brought here in life to achieve. And with that in mind, my thing is that I feel like I was brought here to help other people through this life thing. And I don't know if the numbers of the people that I've helped or the extent of the help is enough.
Okay.
So I really, really fear that. So that's why even earlier during beginning of the year, I said, I'm just going for it. Because you know, the other part is that as much as you can say, money is not everything, but when you've got money and you have got power, you can actually help a lot of people.
A lot.
A lot of
And
people. So
not
that's why I'm
selfish.
going.
100%.
Because
I'm
you can
going
have
for
all
that.
that and then you
I
selfish.
fear being unhappy.
Mm,
Yeah. Realize that I didn't say I fear not being successful, not
Yeah.
being this, I fear not being unhappy. Like being completely miserable. That is one thing I know. Because when you're unhappy, you can't be yourself. You can't go for your dreams.
Nothing
you can't
manifest.
nothing
and you can't
comes to
even
life.
relate to people around
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
It limits you in a lot of ways.
Because you can be successful and still be unhappy. I
No,
fear
true.
being unhappy.
Definitely.
That is one fear. And the second one is just to die before my kids can stand on their
my
own,
God.
man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my.
If I were to die and my kids are still here, and I don't want to die when my kids cannot stand on their own.
I don't want some men raising my kids because I just don't know.
You
Because
see,
my wife
also
is here. So if you've
realize
got a
that
young
I
wife,
didn't say I fear dying and leave my kids poor or whatever. I said I don't want to
imparting certain knowledge. and-
like as long as they can stand on their own.
Because I'm thinking with that, because I know for a fact that when I'm helping people or and I feel strongly, that's where my happiness comes
Yeah.
from. Like when I'm around people and seeing people happy, that's where my happiness comes
Exactly.
from.
You're more productive when you're happy.
No,
When
you're
you're
right.
miserable and I honestly think I could be wrong, but I personally, this is me as an individual. If you're unhappy, nothing comes to life.
And I'm not worried about the duration
Yes.
of how long I
How,
live.
Yes.
It's
most
really the
important thing.
impact and the.
It's the most important thing because we are in a rush. We seem to be in a rush somehow, and we forget that we don't know when and what is gonna happen. Just keep your eyes on the ball.
Because
Just
I'm
be
thinking, if
happy,
you have
man.
fulfilled your purpose, why are you still alive? Go.
Yeah, you see.
We are done.
means you
Stop.
ain't done.
Save
Yeah.
us some oxygen. Just go.
Create
Stop.
space.
Exactly. Create space. We are too many already.
Yeah,
That you have achieved.
that's a good
You
one.
cannot be
That's
wanting
our
to.
biggest
That's being
oxygen.
selfish.
Yeah, that's a
What
good
are you
one.
living for?
That's a
Can
good
I
one.
read another one?
Yes.
This, I think, it's such a brilliant question. My question to everyone is: at the stage you are at in your life, do you believe you are a role model?
To certain people.
Yeah. Yes. I
In
think
what
you're
way?
right.
If I should add.
There are people that I know for a fact, and I don't like it when they do it. I really don't. I have given my time, my resources, sometimes without even realizing that I'm doing that. But sometimes because I'm investing, I know that I'm investing in this one.
Yeah.
And there are people who've come out and say, look, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for what you said, if it wasn't for looking at how you go about life. So that's what I'm saying. To certain people, I am.
Yeah, me too.
While the next person may think my life is shitty, there's a person who actually draws inspiration and finds
From
strength.
your life.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I am too. the most important one to my kids,
Yeah.
my family. So I know that they look up to me, they love in them. I just look at them, I'm like, wow, you know. So I know that when they want to do something wrong, they thinking, mama ne, you know. So I know that I'm a role model to them. They don't want to do anything that wouldn't sit well with me. And I know that with each and every behavior, somebody is looking. So
Yeah.
somebody is taking something from me.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
100%.
Wow.
Wena?
I think for me, even maybe before I get to answer this question, I feel like this question is so loaded. Ne?
It is.
To that
It
extent
is.
where if you believe in this thing or you need to live a life which somebody can emulate, it's sort of like it's giving me this reflection in my mind to say maybe I need to do something about certain things so that other
yeah.
people can look at it and
Can
say
look, yeah.
that I can be that. But not to even repeat what you said, to say to certain people and all those kind of things. Of course I believe I'm a role model to certain people, but more than anything I've heard confessions of people saying this and this and that they became this and that because they saw me doing 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, when I used to be like, I don't know if I was smart, maybe I was a bookworm, but I was not like one of the dumbest kids at
Yeah.
school to an extent. And being a firstborn, my dad always used, my siblings used to sort of like I had set the benchmark to a certain extent wherein they just wanted to follow that. And my dad would be like, yeah, why can't you be like your brother, blah, 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 which I didn't like because everybody has their own path in life.
Yeah.
But my thing about this thing of being a role model, I think what I want to say to this is that I cannot be a role model in everything about my life. There are certain aspects that people pick up and say, that's my role model.
Yeah.
Like for example, if I go around failing with everybody, people might think, hey, that this guy is bad when it comes to that. But there's this thing that says,
Yeah.
this guy, is
Is
doing the
living
best he can for
Yeah,
his
he's
family.
living his
and
best life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's living his best. He works hard.
You
There's
also
those
human,
aspects.
yeah.
So you can,
Yeah.
I think that's the understanding.
But also you can find someone who's inspired with your filming because they're thinking, look, this person doesn't care what the other person says
No,
or do.
definitely.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
inspired, like you're living your best life, my guy. You're
Yeah.
doing your thing. You're unapologetic about it. So kudos to you. I like that about you.
That's the aspect. I think it's such a brilliant
It is.
question.
It is. Do you have another one?
Let me see. I don't think
Because
I
I do have. I think that's if you guys don't have another one, we can make this one the last one, which is I think it's fun.
Yeah, shoot.
I've got another one, but
Okay, no, go for that
should
one.
I go?
We'll do
It
this
just
one.
came now.
It will be the last one. This one.
This one.
Mine.
Oh, your.
Yeah.
In your life experiences, what do you believe is wrong with society in general?
Ooh.
Preferably choose one thing from your experiences. Let me read this again.
Oh my
Let me
gosh.
read this again. In your life experiences, what do you believe is wrong with society in general? Preferably choose one thing from your experiences.
Expectations.
Beliefs.
Takaro,
Hmm?
what do you think? We gave answers. Expectations, beliefs.
Yeah, choose one experience. Do you have?
I said expectations. She
No,
said
no, no.
And
With your life.
in general,
Mm.
the reason why I'm saying belief, like the belief system is distorted, guys, and people think what they believe in, everybody should believe in, which is the reason why we have societal norms.
or they follow instead of finding out if what
Yeah.
I'm following is
Yeah.
right.
So with my experience, it's that thing you're with, just a typical one. Why do you have kids or before getting married? Like that's
But-
your belief system. Why are you imposing that on me? If that's not what I believe in, why must it be a thing for me? Oh, Guinea, they are Christians. There's this. Why wena unji? How am I supposed to be like? That's
But
what
I think-
that's what they believe in. That's what you believe it should be. But that's not what I. That's not.
What you believe. But I think what's coming out more on this is like this expectation thing. I think for me the same thing as
Yeah,
well.
'cause
But more so when society or people expect that at a certain age you have to be this, or you
Yeah.
should have achieved this or that,
Yeah.
or you should have walked that path, not this path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wherein they feel already at at this age, you must have your own house, you must have your own business, you must have your own wife, your own husband.
Or you are working.
Or you're working. And
done
for
this
me,
or
you know,
whatever.
things happen at different stages of life
Different
for
paces
everybody.
as well.
And it doesn't mean that if you chose to go the entrepreneurial route, then I will succeed there. Certain people must work for you. But really, for me, it then says I must be convicted within myself to say, this is my passion, this is what my purpose is, this is what I've been brought to this world to do. And your passion will burn you until you do it.
There's a conversation we had not so long ago about conforming.
Yeah.
Ooh.
To the standards of this of
yeah,
society.
Yeah, that's
So
a
wrong.
conversation on its own.
On
Its own.
No, definitely.
So
Even-
expectations, beliefs, conforming. It's just
because
like,
you do
ooh,
something
guys.
a certain way, people get surprised. They don't know whether you've thought about it. You know, like there's a lot. That's what I'm saying. Like, phew.
And
Guys,
also, I don't
society.
understand this thing. I think one way or the other, we're all guilty of it. Having to constantly question people's decisions. Why? Why not?
Because you've got your life. So, like,
Exactly.
concentrate
That's what
on
I'm saying. We're all guilty of it. Why? Why not?
Why not?
What, that person making that certain decision, what it takes what away from you? You know, societal norms. I'm just like over it. I'm completely over it.
All right.
So the last one, it's fun, man. I think it's a cute question. Also, it comes from a teenager. Hey, baby girl. If you were to learn a language and master it, what would it be?
For me, it will be one. Do I have to choose one? No, I'll choose all African languages. I won't choose one. I won't choose Xhosa, Zulu, all African languages. So
Learn and master it.
Yeah, learn and master.
I'll choose Swahili. One
Swahili
language.
is one of which because of
But
Swahili.
like with that, I'm thinking with that specific one to say one. If they say choose one,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
out of all
I'll
of
go
them,
with
so
you.
I'll
Swahili.
go with Swahili.
Because
and I'm looking at all international languages. I don't
Yes.
care which language.
I
it
am
is.
because that one we can
fascinated.
do African. We can communicate.
Yeah, Swahili obviously, but I'm very, and I don't know where this fascination comes from. I'm very much fascinated in Mandarin. I don't know why, but I am. I would like to. I started, I just never finished. I took a Mandarin module, but I never.
Mina, I say this because even Swahili, thank you. I was in Swaziland, in Mozambique, sorry. There's no English there. Nobody, no cops, nothing. Nobody bank tellers. So like they only speak Swahili, Portuguese, only most of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, Swahili is good so that when I'm a traveler, when I travel, I can be able to communicate with.
It would be
Our
lovely though
African
to learn
brothers
a
and
lot of
sisters.
African languages.
No, definitely.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to master a lot of
I
African
tried to
languages.
do-
But when you're looking internationally, I would definitely master Mandarin.
I tried to learn German. I can hold and
in German-
Spanish. It was because the company I used to work for at some stage, we had to go to certain countries where they were speaking Spanish, so they had to give us some crash courses on that. But the one language that, guys, if you really want to learn it and you're serious about it, it's an STL vendor. It's an STL, so it's a sexually transmitted language. So
No, I do want to. No,
If you
French
want to-
isn't French.
I just need to learn how to speak Venda because I can hear everything. I
But I
just
want
need
to
to learn
speak
how
so
to.
all of
yeah,
them.
so it's an STL. I give you a tip. You know what to do.
If you were to die, what would you like to be written on your tombstone?
Kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, go well, go share.
Absent in the body, alive in the spirit. Go well, go shall. Keep it.
God.
I think for me, with the understanding that this is just soil, the flesh that's going back, is to say, see you on the flip side.
Okay. Here lies all my names. She lived.
She did.
She lived.
Okay.
She
Here
lived.
lies all my names.
All your names
Yeah.
are written. How
Here
many names
lies-
do you have?
All my names. She lived. Londiwe,
Samkeliso.
burial, Samgeliso, Shange.
Which ones made it to the ID book? Because that's just too long. They won't have spaces on those pages.
They do.
All of they normally
We'll make a double
They do.
bed.
3 names. They do.
3.
Yeah, but I'm getting rid. My third name is not in my ID, but I'm getting rid of my. I'm not getting rid of it. I wanna remove
my English name.
I wanna remove the English name from
Yeah,
the
me
ID and
too.
put my other Zulu name in.
I'm not
it.
using that.
Even though my grandmother named me Beryl, which means a green precious. It's a pearl. It's a green pearl.
Yo.
Yeah.
I don't like or want any English
Yours,
name. I don't
yours,
care
you don't
what
want it.
I don't even.
I know you don't like your English name. Anyway,
For me,
this
at
was
least,
fun.
luckily, I don't have
A second
a
name.
foreign name.
That's
Oh,
why
yeah,
I
I
love
just have
about
one.
vendors, other African
Yeah.
that we have
I
in our
envy,
country.
I envy
they
people
do that.
who have one name. Yeah.
No, besides, we have African names
Vanek
only.
names. Yeah. So yeah, man, we've come to the end of it. This was fun. I was worried. You guys went easy on us.
Oh, we ease.
Oh, you went easy on us, but we liked it.
Yeah,
We
because
liked
they
it.
knew that you're going to avoid certain questions.
No, man. The only questions, Mina, I know for a fact I would have avoided. Definitely the one that you asked. And
Which one did I ask?
How many
I was
people
not
have I
asking
slept
wrong
with?
questions.
Have you slept with? I'm just what? No, get out of my vagina. Why do you want to know what came in and came out of my vagina? Like, get out. Stop.
I didn't ask for names because we could have gone there.
Names are very important.
That's important. Names are not important. Even
Number.
COVID stats, it's just numbers. But yeah, man, this was so much fun. Next week I'm not saying that every time we're gonna theme months and whatever, but
Yeah, for sure.
just we're going through so much as a country, as the world is going through so much. So the least we can do is just to talk about love, guys.
It's to make love. The
Can we
least.
talk about
Did you see
love?
that thing, guys? Let me
Okay,
check it
make
for you. There's this thing that I need to read while we're going to next month.
Okay.
No?
So
I'm
next
still
month,
online. You wanna read it
no,
or-
he's gonna read it. But before I do the final link, I'm just like, we're going through so much as the world, and the only thing obviously that will keep us together and keep us moving is just to show each other love, and we're gonna be exploring that throughout next month, and I'm looking forward to that. And it's been real. This was fun, man. I really enjoyed this. And we wanna wait for Utagara. I think how far?
With that, I'm trying to find who sent it. Oh, but I have got an idea.
Okay.
Probably one of my
I'm
colleagues.
waiting
They're
for the
just,
car.
No, don't worry.
they're
we'll
just
wait.
out of order. Those ones.
Who's out of order?
Some of my colleagues. Yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Talking about love and the tough times that you are in, this is the announcement from the president. This is how it looks. That's how it looks. Says, fellow South Africans, by level 1 of lockdown, all partners must stop using condoms. Let's unite. And then there's that cucumber, and then there's that other thing. And bring back the 50% of people we lost due to COVID. I will increase grant money to 1,200. Peace.
I'm in.
And he's Zibahlali. Miss me.
Yeah, well, I was.
But then, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Catch us again next week, where we will start talking about our love theme month, which is February. And yeah, man, it's been real. It's been great. Catch us on all our social media networks at Crown of Zania, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and as well as what?
Wow.
Facebook. Yes,
Facebook.
as well as Facebook.
It's all Kranazania.
It's all Kranazania. Across, I go by the name of Lundistem, Dakaro_DK. I Kenakiboni. Yes. And I will see you again next week. Be great, do good, and do you.
Bye, guys.